Hello, lovelies. I'm C, and welcome back to another episode of Naruto Shippuden. And yeah, we're gonna learn more about the Iron Sand, and it's probably not gonna be good. But let's get straight into episode 23. I'm really still trying to understand how he can use his jutsu, but how? Like, how can he use a dead man's jutsu through a puppet? Wow, that's very impressive. Thank you. Thank you. Asking the real questions. Oh, thank God they're not real. Oh. Wow. Wow. No wonder he's crazy and deranged. Wow. Girl, do not question her. She understands this situation a little bit more than you. That's not good. Wow. So that just happened. Iron shower? His eyes look so dead. Something happened with his mom and dad. Looking for a hug, eh? Yep. Alright, so he didn't start off as a psychopath. That happened with time and circumstance. Okay. Learning a little bit more. That is not good. Oh God. Man, he really trying to kill his grandma right now. Wow. However, he lost his mother and father in a horrible way, but to kill your grandma? Wow. Wow. So she turned her hand into a puppet. Flashback. You never would have guessed from when the baby was born he'd turn out the way he did. was wondering why it was backwards. I was like, what happened to the screen? Guess they're sent on a mission or something. Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot Kakashi's dad. So he lost his parents real young. Damn. That's what he wanted, and what he didn't have anymore. Yeah, he just wanted his parents back. Yeah, having the puppets hold him in that same specific way makes sense. It's like, how do you say no? So he hides the pain. It's always sad when you see that, especially with kids, when it's like, you know that something's wrong, but they don't express, and they kind of keep it bottled inside. So she made the puppets for him. No, he made the puppets. She just exposed it to him. Oh, they were the puppets. But it just makes you wonder. I mean, maybe they'll show it, like, why things change so drastically. Because, like, the way the Sand Village talks about him, he was very highly regarded before he had this drastic change, right? Like, the reminder they're not real, they're just puppets. Yeah, it's not really his parents. To be fair, that wouldn't mess with your psyche a lot. And it's that sad thing where you see the past. You see the past of a person and it makes you understand them better, but it still doesn't take away from what they've done. Especially because, like, he still wants to do all that shit. Like, he's still ready to make human puppets and kill people, including his grandmother and a 17-year-old girl. So, yeah. Oh. Yo, this just got hella dangerous, Sakura. Damn. Alright, Sakura. I am extremely worried about you, but you know what? I like that you're trying to find your courage, prove your strength, and not giving up. All right, Sakura, you're up. All right, let's come on, guys. Roll. Okay, good. I was like, ugh. Nice, nice. Okay, Sakura. I'm loving this determination and like will to fight. So this one was interesting because it gave us a really good understanding of Sasori's like early beginning. Um Obviously we don't know what the trigger was that kind of set him off down his path, but his parents being killed at a young age definitely had a very serious impact on him. And it's sad because it's a reminder, like, you know, these are all very human situations that have led to, you know, individuals' lives going the way they did. Because we had Kakashi's dad kill Sasori's dad and potentially his mom, or maybe she just died in a skirmish as well in the same situation. But it's kind of like the issue there wasn't like that Kakashi's dad was this horrible person. It's just they were at war. And during these times, you didn't care who these people were or who they mattered to. It was just, you know, you're on the other side. And it's a very sad thing because, I mean, that's the truth of it. We have even situations in our own history of people, you know, in war who aren't necessarily bad people, but they just are on the other side. And when you think about it, like Sasori's story is very sad because it's very real. But the issue is, can you give him a pass for the things he's done because he had a sad backstory? No. Right? At the end of the day, yes, everything that happened to him that was outside of his circumstances was very sad. And you can definitely understand why he felt depressed, why he felt disconnected, why he searched for that love from his parents that he lost at such a young age. But at the same time, it doesn't excuse the things he's done. It just helps you understand how he might have come down that path. Even still, I don't know how he went from that to 298, but it's a little clearer than it was before. Um, it is also very sad too to just think like, you know, Granny gave him puppetry to try to help him with his pain, and all it did essentially was help him inflict pain on others. And when she blamed herself, it's a sad moment because she did not expect and could not ever in her wildest dreams assume that this is what he would do with it. Um and it's insane because even the nicest acts filled with nothing but love for somebody else can be the the end up being the worst thing for others in the future. But yeah, this was crazy. His backstory, it's like a weird mixture of sadness with this undertone of menace, if that makes sense. I don't know if I feel like that's the right word, but like just the way like his eyes were always very like dull. It's almost like he kind of internally was giving up, and him not wanting to relate was also very depressing to see because a lot of times that happens, right? Like when people deal with something and they don't really know how to express themselves or express their pain, it gets locked in. And it's hard because he never actually just said he's sad, he misses his parents, he wishes they were there. Like all the things that he's probably feeling and thinking, he doesn't verbalize. And so it just stays in there and just becomes this deep seated pain that festers and festers and festers. But it is what it is. Those were the decisions he made. As a child, you can definitely, give much more sympathy to his actions. But as an adult, I can't justify that 298. It's just it's wrong. It just went way too far. But I'm now questioning if he's a puppet, or at least has had some work done because he is not 17 and looks like he's 17. And when Granny was talking about her arm, he seemed extremely understanding of her desire to use some puppetry on herself. So it makes me question if maybe he did some work too. How much? I'm sure I will find out, but I think he's had something done. How far he's gone with it is the question. But knowing him, I feel like he really acting like a Pinocchio right now because his whole face is not is not supposed to be his face. But yeah, this was very sad, but I still cannot excuse the things he's done. But I do understand him better. But yeah. If you enjoyed this reaction, want to see more, please like and subscribe. I think there's supposed to be a movie in between this and the next episode, so I'll probably end up watching that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.